Hello everyone, welcome to Lever Guns 50. Today we're shooting this 1874 Sharps, and today we are using a 650 grain Paper Pat's bullet. Now this Paper Pat's bullet is pure lead, so it should expand good. We're going to start out with shooting some water jugs and see how well it expands on those water jugs, and then we'll shoot it at 50 yards to try to get it sighted in and see how well we can get a group with it. But let's shoot this 650 grain Paper Pat's bullet into some water jugs and see how well it expands. Look at that big old cartridge. This is a pretty big blast. That 650 grain Paper Pat's bullet just rips through all those jugs. Well, all but the last one. That's pretty impressive. Look how long it rains. You would think you was in a rainstorm right here just looking at all that rain coming down. As you can see, there's one right there, two right there. There's two more still sitting up there. I don't know if there were some others. I think there was at least one or two more. So you come in this one, come out of this one, come into this one, did not come out. So let's dump it out of here and see what we got. Wow, look at that. Look at that bullet. That is 650 grains of pure lead. That made a impressive chunk of lead there. That is a 9mm bullet right next to that 650 grain bullet, and it retained 625 grains. So that's pretty impressive right there. Look at the expansion on that bullet. That's a 9mm bullet right next to that bullet. Look how big it expanded, 1 1/8 inches. Shooting into ballistic gelatin. Look at how far it knocks that ballistic gelatin, not to mention that bucket of gloves. As you can see, that ballistic gelatin still rolling. Now if you pay attention, there is actually paper flying through the chronograph, and that's probably what's messing it up. I think it's picking up the speed of that paper that flew through really fast. Okay, we've determined that the bullet come into here and stopped in like the 4th glove inside of there. Look at the size of that big old bad boy. That is a huge mushroom right there. 650 grain bullet. The reading on the chronograph was 1653. However, I found a piece of paper just on the other side, and that might have been the chronograph reading. So I'm going to have to back up further and shoot it again. Now to show you the recoil on this one, I just stood straight up and down. I didn't brace against it. Whoa, buddy. You see that wad that hit that block of gelatin? That's the filler wad that I used. It's falling straight down right there. Now it hit the table right there. Now let's when that block of gelatin ever quits bouncing around, let's back it up and see exactly how it does that. Boom, right there. You see how it hit it? Bounced straight up in the air, now it's falling back down. I think some of this paper is going through the chronograph, not that one actually went over it, and giving it a false reading, because it should be going about 1900 feet a second according to previous loads with copper bullets. I think we still had interference because I still see paper up on the thing, so I'm thinking it's going faster than that. All right, let's check it out and see what we got. So it doesn't look like it went all the way through. I feel something pulled in this direction here. Look at the size of that mushroom there. All right, so this is the bullet that we shot into the water. It retained 625 grains. This one's 637 grains, and this one's 631 grains. And here is the regular Paper Pats bullet, and that's pretty consistent on maintaining its bullet weight. This is some pretty violent recoil, and all that debris you see flying out there is the filler wad to fill up the gap between the powder and the bullet. Even with all this recoil, I feel like I held pretty steady, and we did have some flyers, but overall I think we did pretty good. Okay, this is the group we come up with so far, and it's not super good. The two over on the right, we was sighting it in. That was the first two. Then we scooted it too far to the left. We got that one. Then we got these four right here, which these four right here is 2 3/4 inches. If you just count this 3 right here, that's 1 1/4 inches. Which 1 1/4 inches is not too bad, but it's also, you know, it's pretty hard to hold steady, especially if you was shooting it prone at a long range with that kind of recoil. But we'll see what we can do. We're doing a little fundraiser to raise some extra cash to go on a big game hunt with this rifle. So if you'd like to see this rifle on a big game hunt, if you want to donate money to the cause, we'll leave a link down below for you to do that. If not, that's fine, because I totally understand. Me personally, I'd rather go on a hunt than fund somebody else's hunt. But if you're the type of person that don't really hunt, but you want to see this used for hunting big game, if you'll send a contribution, every $20 will enter one entry into winning one of those copper plaques. I have a video on that. I'll leave a link to it below. And if you want to fund it, every $20 gives you an entry to winning a copper plaque. Now, the last copper plaque we sold for 200 bucks. So I think that's a good deal. However, feel free to just drop $1 or $2. That'll be fine too. We're probably going to add some extra prizes if people are really interested in this kind of stuff. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. I don't know about you guys, but I had a whole lot of fun shooting this, although the recoil toward the end was getting pretty brutal. And accuracy was, you know, it was okay, especially you saw those bullets down at the bottom where it was really starting to group. So we may be able to come up with a good load with that 650 grain bullet, and we may do some long range shooting of it. Just got to get it finished dialed in and find us some long range and get out there and pop some bullets. We're also going to try some lighter bullets, since this has a 1 in 36 twist, at least is what it appears to. So it's going to have a really hard time stabilizing them really heavy bullets. Probably have to keep them up pretty high velocity to get them to stabilize good. But either way, I had a whole lot of fun. I hope you guys will come back and see me. I hope you give me a thumbs up, and I hope you leave a comment down below and let me know what you want me to shoot with this bad boy. Appreciate you guys watching. God bless each and every one of you. Come back and see me here.